Hey you guys, how you living, how you feeling, how you doing? Namaste in the J. Namaste in the J, okay? Namaste J in the building. What you talking about? I really gotta like chill on the curse, bro. Bro, I cannot help it, bro. How you living, how you feeling, how y'all doing, okay? Today is nice outside. Today everybody chilling. I'm at the park. Got some kid doing kick flips with a bike and shit. With his little sister bike or something. I don't know what the fuck going on over there. People are outside taking walks. I told y'all need to start taking walks. If you are new, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in today. My name is Namaste J or Jamira. I am a tarot card reader. That is crazy to say. I've been doing tarot for not that long, but I felt like it was something. It had something to do with my calling. I feel like this is just, one aspect of me, one aspect that I really am fascinated with. I'm a life path 7. I'm a Leo, sun and rising. I'm a Pisces moon, Gemini, Mercury. I know I'm a Sagittarius, Jupiter, but anyway, the point is, thank you so much for joining us today. Whenever you're watching this video, it doesn't matter. These readings are timeless. If you came across this video, it possibly could have a message in it for you. If you feel like something doesn't resonate, maybe it's not the message for you at the time, or it just wasn't for you, it was for someone else. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it doesn't flow, let it go. That's all there is to it. If you feel triggered or angered by something that I say, that may be an inner issue that you may need to resolve upon yourself, okay? I just read what Spirit tells me. I'm gonna crack open a yerba mate drink. Okay, I'm fasting. I'm doing a 7-day fast. Oh yeah, this one's good. I bought a lot. I bought all the flavors. This is the first one I've ever had, y'all. If you ever happen to try a yerba mate tea, try the blue one first. This one is the red. They have a mint kind, and then they have a regular just infused yerba mate tea. So yes, that's just a little bit about me. You're welcome to introduce yourself. I try to read the card as I see it, as accurate as I see it. If there's any other messages that I've received, I will tell you. I try to call out the signs that I do know, but just being new, I'm still learning everything. And yeah, so let's get started. It's just a daily reading. I do want to start doing weeklies and monthlies. So let me just consider that, okay? I'm still working on spreads. I haven't did a Celtic cross, and I feel like I'm just gonna do it on myself so I can understand it, and then I guess that's how people go through a reading. I'm not really sure. I'm just rambling right now, honestly. I'm just talking to y'all because I feel like I don't really have anyone to talk about tarot like this in my life right now, so I feel like YouTube is literally like my getaway for this. I love everything spiritual. I love crystals. I love tarot. I love sage, Palo Santo, Florida water. I love spiritual baths. Every new moon and full moon, I take one. Today is actually a 4/4 activation portal. Today is April 4. 13th. 1 plus 3 is 4. 2020 is 4. So I feel good today. And that's why I started my fast in this time period, because it was just, I felt like it was right. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, you always go with your first thought on something, and if Spirit tells you to do it, Spirit tells me to do it. I'm not going to disobey him, okay? Okay, let's get into this. Spirit, thank you so much for allowing me to connect with the collective today, April 13th, 2020. Please allow me to give them all of the messages that are in their highest benefit, that will give them peace, wisdom, and clarity, and guidance. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for everything you've done. We are certainly grateful. Amen. So I was shuffling, and the Child of Field came up. So you might be getting into a new relationship. Somebody is getting into a new relationship, or you feel renewed. You feel like a child right now. When you go through those first couple months in a new relationship, or you've just got newly married and you're in that honeymoon phase, you're like in awe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels so amazing to just be with that person, and you feeling like a little kid. You feel like a little kid around them, and you just, okay. Okay. Something got you up late, though. Something got you up late. Project got you up late. Something's on your mind, though. Oh my gosh. I think it's a lash in my eye. I don't know. Oh my. I don't know. So we have the Death card in reverse. We have the Fool, and we have the Six of Earth in reverse. I'm just trying to make sure that there's no glare. I see glare because I have on glasses, but I think it's all good. So this Death, I felt like there was something on your mind about the situation, or about a situation, and you're getting clarity about the situation. When I think of Death, I think of transformation. I think of it's like her head cracks open and she has so much beautiful side. Okay, so this is like your shell of a person, your shell of a I guess your vessel, but not like your real vessel. Just like you're coming into a new emotional body. You're coming into a new chapter in your life, like a new stage, and you're getting rid of like old habits. It's literally like a shift, but it transforms you. And yeah, I feel like this is more of a spiritual type of energy, because we have been having shifts lately, no cap. So I feel like you are coming out of this energy. If you're working on something, don't rush. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I know I'm not supposed to say that. I feel wrong when I say that now. But listen. I was watching another tarot reader, Shanetta Divine Tarot, and she told me not to get into the car with somebody. So I'm telling y'all this because you see how she's trying to get a motherfucking ride? She's trying to like hitchhike and shit. Oh hell no. Make sure you're careful with who you get in the car with. I'm passing that message down. Okay? that is a message apparently that somebody needs to hear. If I'm hearing it from somebody else and I'm just being able to connect, I feel like just be careful making smart decisions, wise decisions. Don't rush. The fool is a happy-go-lucky, ambitious person, but at the same time, they can make reckless decisions. So please make sure you're making wise decisions. Make sure make sure you are careful of who you get in the car with, of who's in your car, of who's driving your car. Considering that being yeah. I feel like you're moving into a better place. You're feeling better, but just make sure you know who's around you and just make sure you're making smart decisions, you know. This card, okay, so I'm not yet. Okay, so this card is like, you could be a Leo, you could be an Aries, you could be an earth sign. The sun and the moon balancing. Listen, the reason why this is throwing me off, because it was like, this might just be something you have to work on, because I can see it in the upright, but connecting the two. Okay, it's all the way in the back. That's not what I have. Oh, I'm in the whole wrong. Oh, okay. So what is in the back for real, for real? Yeah, that's the only reason why. Okay, so she has the bowl of earth, of worlds. Okay, I feel like, okay, because I seen the child field before I started, so this might have something to do with a relationship. I guess giving more, you feel like you're giving more than that you're receiving. It's just a balance. It could be an imbalance of energy. It's not equal give and take. Oh, so you might need to be just being careful who you trust. Being careful who you're giving your energy to, because they may not be reciprocating that same energy, and they might not be even wanting to do that, to reciprocate. Can I get a clarification, please, on full card? Oh, there we go. Okay, can I get a clarification on the Six of Earth? Okay, so you might be going inward right now, meditating right now. Yeah. So you got the full card. So you got the reborn in reverse with this full card. Yeah. So you need to you might not be. You need to take the right steps forward, because you might be acting reckless in your decisions. Because you're going in a different direction. You're choosing to be more open-minded. Take risks. Okay, so being reckless in your decision making, being reckless, you're taking a risk. Okay, hold on. You might be doubting so you might be doubting this new decision, this new way of thinking, this new direction that you're going in. Let me get one more card, because I feel like what are you for? Why is this reborn? Oh, okay, so you're needing to work with others, and it's part you need to. Don't make decisions on your own. Ask for help when you need it. This is your time to really reach out to people. Really reach out to people if you want to build something on solid foundation. I feel like you can't do this alone. You're not able to make a certain decision by yourself. It's like you're gung-ho about this. Ask before you make a mistake. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the death card was the transformation. Reborn is you outgrowing certain relationships, a job, a career. So make sure you are reaching out to people before you make a mistake that you don't. You know what I'm saying? Something about fitting in. Like getting where you fit in? What? Or maybe you just don't fit there no more. Maybe you just don't belong there anymore. But the Three of Earth is really talking about a stable foundation, and that's crazy. A stable foundation, and I just feel like it's really asking for help. Like, you don't seem like the type of person who you might be prideful, you might be wanting to get on your own, you might be, and I feel like this is an earth sign. If you could either be this earth sign or someone in your life, this is them. They've probably made risky decisions, and they regret it, and now they're trying to fix it. It's like they're being prideful, they're trying to fix it on their own, They might be in a state of being uncomfortable. You might be in a state of being uncomfortable. And with this Six of Earth, it's equal give and take. Nine of thing is regarding being overwhelmed with ideas, because it goes from the 9 to the 10, because it's like you're running out of ideas, you're running out of energy, you're running on no sleep, you haven't gotten any sleep, and then it's like you're drained, you've tried everything, it's just like, what the fuck. Or hold on, let me get this clarification on this card. Yeah, looking at the bigger picture, reaching out to somebody. If you're in an unsupportive environment, you're being called to get in touch with what work means to you in order to make a decision about what to do to move forward. Seeing value in the work that you do. What does it truly mean to you, and how can you contribute to it? What value do you bring to the table? Really think about, the Hood Healer said, you must be able to give what you acquire. You receive what you are able to give. I hope that makes sense. In order for you can't tell somebody, okay, I want you to have this, this, and this, have all these expectations, if you can't even give it to your damn self or back to them. If you can't reciprocate, keep that same fucking energy. Keep that same fucking energy. If somebody is not giving you what you want, it's probably because you don't have it. It's probably you don't practice it to yourself or to them. Or they're just not in that space to give that to you. But right now you're feeling drained. You feel like in a relationship you feel like there's not an equal give and take. So that might be something that needs to be worked on. Being able to give what you can, being able to give what you're requiring in another person. Because you've run out of ideas, you're drained, you're fucking tired. But it's just actually, because I'm sitting here looking at this star card. I wish I could go for a swim right now. But she's just really like calm and content. The star, let me see, it's a major arcana. Yay, I flipped right to the page this time. It's not. Yeah, it is. It's a major arcana, but I didn't see it right there. So, I'm gonna go back. In an original tarot deck. Oh, let me find it. Hold on now, because I would like to know my damn self. I don't know. Oh, it's not. It's not. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. The last part is really like what I would take from this. Trust that your energy will always be renewed. You might be drained right now. You might be feeling drained after this, or you getting out that energy. But I realize this transformation has to happen in order for you to be renewed in your energy, be renewed in your transformation, and you being able to go in with your head on straight, making smart, strategic moves. Asking for help, not being afraid to take that first step in your transformation. Taking risks but being smart about it. Please pay attention to who gets in the car with you. Who are you getting in the car with? Who's driving your car? Are you driving someone else's car? What the fuck could be in that car? I don't know. That's your life. I don't know. But really, there might be an energy imbalance in your relationship where it's not an equal give and take, and if it's something that you haven't been receiving, then you might need to take a deeper look and evaluate what you bring to the table. If it's not being brought to you, go inward and see the things that you can work on. If you truly care for that person, you will work it out. But if you feel like you don't belong in that space anymore, if you feel like you outgrown the situation, if you feel like it's not working anymore, it's toxic, or it's just stagnant energy, or you know what I'm saying, you just don't feel like you belong anymore, then you gotta dip. Yeah, you might feel like you're having the world on your shoulders. That ask me for help card. Yes, what did I just say? So this video is gonna be a little long, I'm sorry. So there's 2 of Create, 10 of Earth, and 6 of Think, all in the reverse. So I just talked about you might be moving out of a space in a relationship where you are leaving. You are moving on to bigger and better things. Because with this, she literally looks like she has, but this is like strange, because has the ability to handle everything she needs to take care of, but you might feel like right now it might feel like a burden to you. It might feel like a lot to handle right now. Having the courage to move forward. You might be an Aries, an Earth sign. Or a Leo. But like in this one, she's really thinking. This might have to do with relationship, because 2 people creating something. You're thinking about creating something. You're thinking about what to do. You're thinking about what direction you're going to move in with this relationship, because you feel like it's a lot to carry. It's a lot to take on. A teen is not as strong enough as a boss or a queen. Maybe you are a teenager, maybe your partner's a teenager, maybe they act like a teenager. She's serious. She works hard, but instead of enjoying herself, she feels weighed down by her responsibilities. Because she hasn't learned how to say no. Remember how to say no. Others can often lean on her. She works so hard to accomplish and acquire what she worked so hard to accomplish and acquire leaves her feeling empty and unsatisfied. Maybe you're not feeling sad. Oh man, that's crazy. Being burnt out. I'm telling you, you don't want to be burnt out. I'm telling you, if you're young or if you're older, you don't want to get burnt out, okay? Especially if it's by someone whose burden you don't have to carry. If somebody else's responsibilities, if someone else's problems are a burden to you, you need to drop that shit. You gotta let that shit go. You gotta make time for yourself and trust that you'll be guided to what makes you happy. Period, sis. Okay? Because you're moving on. You're thinking, you're coming. What am I telling you? You really coming to a space where you can move on your mindset. You're moving on to something better. You're moving on from a job, from a relationship, from a circumstance that you no longer have to fucking deal with. Okay? I hope that resonates with y'all. Please let me know what you guys would like to see from my channel. What did you take from this reading so far? And yeah, that concludes the end of it. That comes to a close. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.